Hello everyone. So today I wanted to share a story with you guys about how the karma manifests itself when you use some form of dark energy to tie romantically a partner. Okay. I want to share this story because this story is based on a true life, true people, and they are Brazilian. I won't share their names because I want to keep their privacy. I want to keep their identities intact. And this is not about saying this or that about that person, and it's not about judgment, okay, of the situation. It's about really showing what can happen when you do something like that, okay? So, this Brazilian man was married more than 20 years with a person, and this other woman went to her house it was accompanying a friend of the family, and she put the eye on the man that really was the main character of this story. And she started to use her magic with them. First, she did an enchantment. That is not something that he told me because he doesn't even know that he's under a spell. But as soon as I was connected with the energy, and by also know the woman that did this to him, she uses really this kind of spells, and her energy is really low vibrational, and so she did this to him. And first was an enchantment, and after they had sexual encounters, she could do a loving time, and because the loving tie, it's really more efficient if you do it with sexual energy, because sexual energy is really one of the most strong and most powerful sources of energy. So that's why the black magic and the black the dark Kabbalah, they use a lot this energy, sexual. So as she could tie him up, he left his family, went to live with her, and then they came to live in Portugal. Then what happened was, she was already living here a couple time or whatever, and then there was a girl from also Brazilian that came with their family, a husband, to live with them in our house. And guess what? She started to date a husband inside of their house. She doesn't know about it. She doesn't know that happened, but instinctively she doesn't like that person. Now she knows that she is dating him. She's betraying with her, but it was years after. So now, after that girl was divorced with her husband, but she still got to have a house really near of them. So she could maintain the affair with her husband. And lately they had a little harsh discussion. Is tired of being with her and stuff like that, because loving ties start to really bring the worst features of a person. So it had this tendency to cheat, That's what it brought in the situation that was fed by this dark energy. And now it didn't left her, because as I realized, it doesn't take that woman really serious. But the other woman there also that he left behind with his family also is trying to take him back with also dark magic, and it's a really big mess. He's feeling really confused, lack of memory, the money doesn't flow as easy as he wanted to, he's always broke. And that's what happens when you do loving ties. The prosperity of the person gets stuck. The person that you do the loving tie to. So, I wanted to share this story because I really think it's really important to bring this awareness. Because she went to other people's house. She was really invited, well received, and she tried to steal the husband of another person. So she got it, and now another person that was not just visiting, was living in there for a couple months, is trying to steal his husband the same way that she did it. So this is how karma works. You do something to another person intentionally, you will be facing the same situation after. And it's really important to understand this, because when we don't realize what we have done, because sometimes I see a lot of people and I feel that they don't have any idea of what is bringing that situation up. What have I did wrong to God to deserve this? Understand, it's not to you. Yeah, you can do wrong to God, especially if you use this dark entity's energy, of course. But the worst is, you do harm to other people, cheat on other people, or try to steal what other people's have, and hope to not happen the same thing to you, that is illusion. And I wanted to share this story because it's really something that is really visible, the situation, this karma is really visible. So I wanted to bring this awareness, okay, for you to, if you are thinking about doing some black magic spell or whatever to hold on to a person, don't do it. Work on your self-love, work on your self-esteem, attract. Use the law of attraction. You might be needed to wait a little longer. You might. But it will be more beneficial for you, for the person, for everyone around you. And you won't have to go through the same experience that you put someone through. Okay? Well, that's what I wanted to say. Thank you very much for your time.